I'm Craig Pitcher and welcome to Fake Taskmaster. There are only 2 places left in our series grand finale up for grabs and the competition is heating up, just like the planet is. Fires are raging, ice caps are melting and the sea levels are rising. Soon the earth will be plunged into chaos as we do nothing but apathetically wait for our own self-inflicted destruction. So why are we doing this? Nothing matters, we're all doomed! But tonight, we are joined by some old faces who clearly want to be subjected to even more punishment, like the bad boys and girls they are. Please welcome Holly Young.
Yay.
Leo Baines Jump.
Hello.
Nick Pearson.
Hello.
Paul Barrett.
Hello.
And Tanya Pearson.
Hello.
And once again, they will lock horns and engage in a brutal and remorseless battle for the chance to be crowned our champion. But will they have learned their lessons from before? Will Nick be of any use without Tanya there to guide him? And have we decided what the Fake Taskmaster Series True Trophy will be yet? Absolutely not. And as always, I am joined by a man who, even though I managed to get him deported to another bloody country, still manages to cling on to me like a bad smell. It's little Josh Thompson.
Hello.
And before we begin, we're obligated to endure the tedium that is the banter. So, what have we got this time, Josh?
This week I prepared a little magic trick. So can you start by grabbing the pen and paper that should be under your seat?
The ones that you told me to put there, yes. Okay.
And now, what I want you to do is to think of a word. Think hard, make it a good word. I will, with my psychic abilities, be able to tell you what your word is.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And now, can you show it? I'll look away, but can you show everyone the word?
Okay.
Okay. I'm getting something with A.
Yes.
Is it abducted?
Yes, it is.
I did it.
Well done, Josh. You managed to look at another screen.
And you might think that's a kind of pathetic magic trick, because obviously there's a lot of ways. But it wasn't really a magic trick. It was actually a test of loyalty. So what I did is I sent absolutely everyone this text beforehand, asking them to betray you. And let me see. Every single person has sent me the word. So every single one is loyal to me and not you.
Is it possible to start everyone on negative points?
If you want to, we can do negative points for everyone, sure.
It will be pointless.
Wrong show, Holly, wrong show.
Let's look at the scores then. There we go. Everyone on equal -1 point. A first for our 3 episodes so far.
I love that hat, by the way.
Loves my hat.
Anyway, that is the banter.
See,
Right. Shall we crack on with the show then?
Yes, it's prize task time. This week we asked the contestants to bring in the best thing that is more interesting than it first appears. So the winner of this episode will walk away with 5 things that seem boring at first, but are actually much more interesting once you get to know them, like me.
The more people get to know you, the more they realise what a waste of space you are. But anyway, so, Holly, what have you brought in?
Right. I haven't brought anything in because it's upstairs, but Josh should have a photo of it. So, yes, this. A beautiful chest, a very sentimental chest to me. No, my dad always had this in the bedroom growing up, and when I moved out, I said I loved it, and he gave it to us. So you'd think that such a beautiful chest would be used for beautiful things. You can play the video. We have a lot of extension leads.
So,
which are very much in use.
when you said it's a beautiful chest full of beautiful things, I was imagining some, like, I don't know, artwork or pottery or something like that.
All kinds
Not
of something, yeah.
extension leads. In what way are extension leads interesting?
Well, they're not what you would normally find in a chest. That's what makes them interesting. And the fact that we have so many yet do not use them.
I decided I'm going to try and imagine this. If I was a child just going, oh, seeing this magical box of mysteries, just being very excited about what might be in there. I've not been able to open it before. Then one day, it's unlocked. I flick it open the latches. I open it up. Extension leads.
Would you not find that curious as to how so many extension leads got into your chest?
No, not really, because I assume someone put them there. Leo, what have you brought in?
Right, well, I have this, this cork here, right? So it doesn't look hugely exciting, but this is a very important cork for me because this is the cork from the champagne that we drank when I got my new job to change careers 5 years ago.
That's what we're looking for, Holly.
Yeah.
Something that on its own, very, very, very dull, but has an interesting backstory. I like that. All right, let's move on to Nick. What have you got for us?
So I brought in a blue box, but not just any blue box. Aha!
Nice.
So it may just look like quite an innocent, simple blue box. However, this is a TARDIS.
So you've just basically brought in the fact that you know Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Because you've not brought in something that's more interesting though at first appearance. Anyone who sees that goes, oh, it's the TARDIS. Right, moving swiftly on. We're going to Paul. What have you got?
I've got a clock that's on my desk, but it's not just any clock. It's a discontinued clock because it's got the Alexa built in and can actually show front doorbell and back door cameras and other functionality around the house. Turn the lights on everywhere, all sorts.
So the interesting thing about it is that it's discontinued.
Yeah, it's gone. Can't get it anymore.
Oh dear Lord. Right, okay, let's move on. Tanya, please save this round, please.
I'm not sure I can do that.
Nice image of our garage.
Yes, it's lovely. Yes, so there's a garage in the background, and as you can see, it's a beautiful Christmas pudding thing. What you can't see on that picture is that there's a nice gold chain on it, and you can use it as a bag accessory. Oh my God.
I genuinely don't know how I'm going to spell. There's one obvious. 5 points obviously goes to Leo. Yeah, I'm not going to even give anyone 4 points because I think okay, Holly 3 points. You know what? This is so hard. 2 points for the rest of it. Oh shit!
Wow.
5 for Leo, 3 for Holly, and 2 for Nick, Paul, and Tanya.
Okay, so what is the first task proper?
It's time to get creative.
Great. Arrange items in your home into a large piece of artwork.
The artwork should represent an emotion of your choosing.
You have 10 minutes.
You have 10 minutes. Time starts now.
You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now. Good. Right. So what was that?
Okay, I'm going to go and get some stuff. Bye.
Oh dear. I like how Nick tried to be clever by delaying the start of the task and then immediately ruined any advantage that would have given him by forgetting what he was supposed to be doing. So that's a good start. So we want the contestants to get in touch with their feelings, express their inner anguish, lay bare their hopes and dreams in the form of beautiful artistry made from whatever tat they have lying around. Yeah, that should be interesting.
So let's watch Paul first, but also Leo, Nick, Tanya, and Holly. It's a montage.
Artwork. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I do something entirely different.
I like that idea.
I know.
Take some of these.
Right. So what do I want? I want Oh, I don't know.
Still feel a bit like rubbish.
Right, an emotion. Let's go for excited, because I like excited.
I guess, given what's happened the last year, my emotion is going to be like cabin fever because they're going to be. I've been stuck in.
Nice little bunny there. Look at that.
I'm Miss Officer Hops.
Nice deep gin.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Obviously, a face mask.
A little bit obscure. I've gone for a bra.
Okay.
Why not? Shows love. Right. What else are we gonna get?
I had Burger King yesterday, so I have this just out on the side.
And then, whoa, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Plants are harmed and making death.
Such a shame. Craig hates plants.
Well, Craig's gonna score me, mark me down, isn't he?
You could just punch one of them in.
Punch one of them in.
Yeah, so it's a big soily, broken potty mess.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got nothing wrong with plants, Josh.
I just wanted her to punch the plant.
I'm intrigued to see what you guys have come up with. Not quite intrigued about Paul's because it seems like you just put a bunch of rubbish together. But
Should we have a look at Paul's first?
yeah, go on then.
Oh,
That's Tanya's.
that's Tanya's. That's Tanya's first.
Is that what I think it is at the front there?
So we've got.
I didn't know what to do.
It's warm in here, is it?
Nicholas, stop it. I was like panicking and I thought, right, there's a theme I'm going for here.
And it's smut. Absolute filth.
So I'll get one of my brassieres out and I'll put it out there.
Yeah.
So before you say, I'm gonna guess this is representing basically the entirety of your wedding day.
No, just love. Just
Okay.
love. Love is fine.
Oh, bless. I can see that. Yeah, with the ring, with the flowers.
We were just gonna we're getting ready to get married, so we had all of the stuff there. So it was just a matter of getting the wedding ring, the makeup, the flowers, and arranging it in a way that made an art piece apparently. And then I thought, oh, why not get a bra as well? Just to add to it, because it definitely needs a bra.
Yeah, the up and coming Tracy Eminder.
Well, it made Nick flustered, so that's always a bonus.
All right. Should we look at Paul's for real this time?
All right. What is that? What a downgrade.
It's rubbish because I felt like rubbish. The first emotion that comes to my mind.
I'm pretty sure there's better ways to indicate a hangover than just with a bottle and a bag of rubbish built up, but
that's the artistic side of it. It's not about efficiency.
To be fair, I guess what better way to describe yourself feeling like rubbish than literally a bag of rubbish?
That is true. Yeah, true. Okay, so right, let's move on very quickly. Who's up next?
We can go for Leo's.
From rubbish to more rubbish. Okay, what have you got here, Leo?
So this is cabin fever. So I've kind of I've included everything related to lockdown. So I've got like cookery books because I did more cooking. I've got alcohol there because I did a lot more drinking. And obviously I've got a mask and I've got tissues as well because obviously more emotions during lockdown. So just the whole cabin fever experience I've included there. So it might not look pretty, but I think how else could you encompass all of lockdown other than including everything involved? So
I get that, yeah. I think, the key thing is also one thing is, you didn't make it look pretty at all. You did just.
But lockdown wasn't pretty though, was it? So it would be a lie if I made it look pretty.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, just a summary of just all the shit we've had to deal with. Okay, let's move on.
This is Holly's one.
Holly, answer me this honestly. Is that a plant penis?
No, that's not what the intention was. It's supposed to be a flower.
Okay.
Obviously the stem and then the tulips coming out of the petals, and I didn't realise it looked so phallic at the time.
And you said the emotion was a sense of calm.
It was a sense of calm. So we had just moved into our house, I think, at this stage, and it's a doer-upper. You can see from the room that there's various different carpets and skirting boards removed and plaster walls. And all of our stuff was in boxes. So I didn't really have any stuff to make this out of other than plants. and the sun was shining in, and the plants are very, very calming when you can see the sunlight shining on the kind of the green leaves. So I made a plant out of plants.
You made the peanuts out of plants.
Well, okay, that's also calming sometimes.
Okay, yeah. Moving swiftly on. Finally, let's see what Nick has done.
Yeah, and Nick's is actually a movie art piece. It's not just a picture. So,
Sooty, please play ball. Please play ball. So my chosen piece of artwork is exploration. So this is the deal. So Officer Jessica Hops is representing one of the children in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The cabinet is the wardrobe, and she goes in through the wardrobe. No, stay there. She goes through the wardrobe, and beyond is a magical land, because my artwork is representing adventure. And then through the wardrobe, she goes into a winter paradise, hence the white flowers, which I'm going to say are snowdrops, but they're probably not. But that represents the icy winter that the Snow Queen has put all of Narnia into. And also, what else can we find beyond the wardrobe? It's only Aslan! Oh my goodness, hello! Yes, and there goes Aslan, completely bored off his noggin. Bless you. And I think that's my artwork. Are we happy with that? Is that good?
Is that good?
What do we think, everyone? Is that good?
It's exploration and emotion.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Is that the emotion?
Don't get me on
Well, you
Yes,
have to do
adventure.
something.
Sense of adventure and like trepidation, but like excitement and fear. Yeah.
You really test the boundaries of a task.
That is what modern art has to do, my dear. It has to test boundaries and like provoke people to break new ground.
Nick gets an idea in his head which would have been really good were it for a completely different task. Points will have to be docked for not doing the actual task.
should we have a look at them all together?
Yeah, let's go then. Okay then.
These look dreadful, don't they?
I'm glad someone else has said it. I was worried that I was being too harsh too early, but I'm glad someone said it. I think, yep. I'm going to give 5 points to Tanya. It is an actual emotion that you could glean from the artwork. 1 point to Paul, it's a bag of rubbish. 2 points to Holly for a plant penis. I'm struggling between Leo and Nick. I like them. 3 points to Nick, 4 points to Leo. I said I would penalise Nick a bit. All right, next task.
Ring-a-ding-ding, let us begin.
So I'm not doing this. I'll read it out loud, but put someone on speakerphone and get them to say the following words.
Gardening radishes, wardrobe, trigonometry, reapply.
Goat, synonym, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Liger, quadrillion and sarcophagus.
Liger, quadrillion, sarcophagus. Fine. Does that just mean like someone that eats muscle? Or is eating for muscle? I don't know, fine.
You may not tell them why you are doing this. You may not say or spell out the words yourself. You may call more than one person.
Whoever gets the oldest person on the phone gets a bonus point.
You have 5 minutes. Your time starts when you start your first call.
Oh dear, I don't want to seem like I'm picking on Nick, but the dear boy does bring it on himself. Yeah, let's just hear it again.
Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus.
Sounds like something out of an anatomy textbook.
Can you try saying it now, Nick?
Try it now. What is it?
No, it's sarcophagus. I know now. It just didn't look like that.
What is it, Nick?
Is it though?
Sarcophagus. It's a place where you put dead people of like high status, I suppose.
So you guys had to ring up some poor sod and get them to say a load of unnecessarily complicated words without saying why. I'm sure everyone managed this with their dignity intact.
Yes. So first it's the two Lees, Holly and Leo.
I don't know what half of these words are.
I text away Ashley from home, and Ashley's replied, and he's now free for a call. So
Could use Adam, but he knows why I'm doing this. But I don't have to tell him why I'm doing this. So I am pressing call.
Right, so just trust me on this. This is going to sound really weird, but yeah, basically, I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Hello, hi, yeah. I need your help with something, please.
What can you help with?
I need you to say some words.
Where do you keep all your clothes?
In a wardrobe.
Yeah, and if you were doing maths and it was to do with triangles and sin, cos, and tan, what's that called?
Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah, but also like what's the whole type of maths called related to that? It's like
geometry.
No, it's like a longer word. Begins with the same letter as the word triangle.
Trigonometry.
Yeah, that's it.
So when you're out in the thing that we've now got attached to our house that's nice and green, when you're tidying it up and you're planting things, what is it that you're doing? Yeah, okay.
And what's an animal that it's not a sheep, but it also goes bar and it has wool as well, and you can also make cheese from the milk.
You're not thinking goats, are you?
Yes, I am, yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, once you've put in a job, like your CV and a cover letter for a job, or anything, or like the X Factor maybe, and you want to try again, what might you do?
Try again?
No, let's move on. Let's. Oh yeah, reapply.
What is, say you've got like billion and trillion, what's like the next one up?
Quadrillion.
Correct. Okay, bye.
Cool. That's all I needed from you, really.
Cool. What have you win?
Win what?
The quiz.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you like me to?
What's quadrillion? Oh, I guess I could have Googled it and described it, but Adam wouldn't have known.
Oh, yes, that well-known expression, Holly. If at first you don't succeed, once you put in a job like your CV and the cover letter for a job or anything like the X Factor maybe, and you want to try again, what do you do?
I cannot believe that he got that one. That baffles me.
Fair dues. It sounded like you, both of you did pretty well. I did like Leo's efficiency at the end. Just as soon as he got the final word he needed, it was just okay, bye.
I don't remember being that abrupt, but maybe I was.
How did they do? How many words did they get?
Leo got 11 out of 11. He got all of them. Holly got 10 out of 11. She didn't get quadrillion, and she also didn't know what it was.
I read it as quadrillion, so I was like, what is a quadrillion?
Okay, I was going to say, surely you've heard of quadrillion.
Something similar to a sarcophagus, I guess.
Doctor, whose clip shall we watch next? It's Nick and Tanya, because they're both doctors.
Right, so who am I going to call? Let's see. Oldest person that I know.
The problem is, I don't want to know. I'm not sure how old to go, to be honest, because I think if I go for grandparents' age, then they might not. It might be, yeah, there might be too many difficulties to present themselves with that.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to call Nick's nan, because I don't think anyone's going to find anyone as old as that.
Mum is going to be the first one. This is where my mum actually doesn't.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Mum. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What's going on?
She's not picking up.
What's a three-sided shape?
Triangle.
That's the first syllable, and the rest of the word is a type of mathematics that is devised or is centered around these shapes that you just mentioned.
Right. You know how good I am at these sort of things. Something or other.
Yeah, I'm going to call Nick's mum's sister. So, Nick, she's called Marilyn.
The second syllable is if you move away from her, we'll skip that one. We'll come back to that one.
Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to call Nick's dad.
Nick's dad.
Lion, witch, and the
wardrobe.
My time is running out. Right, cancel that. Oh, Rhonda's called. Hello. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? How are you? It's Tanya.
Yeah, did you ring me?
I did.
When a child wants to say a massive number, like a decadrillion, another word for that, but the first syllable of this is another way to say 4. So if you had a set of 4 films, this
Quadrillion.
Not a sheep, but a similar animal, and it's got little horns.
Goat.
Excellent.
Dad, the second syllable is what Dad uses, and it goes vzz, vzz, and it uses nails.
Oh, quadrillion.
Lovely, thank you.
Next one. So you've got a thesaurus, which has lots of words which are similar. What's that word called that describes similar words?
You're not thinking of a dinosaur?
No.
And then the last word, but we've got a couple that we can go back to, is a word that derives from Greek, so I might be able to break it down. Do you know what? I don't suppose you know what the Greek for muscle is?
Not really.
No, fine. Another word for facetious.
Right.
No, say it. Another word for facetious.
I don't know another word for facetious.
Your mum, quote, "You're really good at this game," is me being what?
Sarcastic.
Lovely.
Time.
No problem. The word was sarcophagus, but never mind.
Right.
You did well. Thank you very much for that, Mum.
So what are similar words?
Time's up.
Okay, that's me done, by the way, Nan. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, the bloody cheek of Nick to even say sarcastically of saying, "Oh, you're so good at this game," and then immediately follow it up with sarcophagus.
Can you believe it?
That's a brilliant word, though. I'm going to coin that for something.
Oh, wow.
In case this was a bit confusing, I created some graphics to demonstrate who all the characters were in this. So to begin with, we have Nick's family tree. And then Nick, of course, called his mother.
Yeah, it was lovely to hear from old Hazel again.
Sorry, Nick called his mother Hazel, not his mother Tanya. Oops. Then Tanya tried to call Hazel's mother, Rhonda, but she didn't pick up. So she then tried Hazel's sister, Marilyn, before trying Nick's dad, Mick, and then eventually settling back when Rhonda called. So that helps
So
make...
From that, we can glean that Rhonda's the only one out of Nick's family who likes Tanya. But the thing is, she won't like you much more, Tanya, when she finds out that you called her basically the oldest person alive.
Well, I didn't.
I know, she's making it like she's like the youngest grandpa.
However, she's the oldest person yet that anyone's spoken to.
Yeah.
So at the minute,
bonus points coming your way.
That is true. Yeah. I'm getting the sense that you didn't actually get many words down. So, Josh, what were their actual scores?
So Nick amazingly got 9 out of 11. I guess he only struggled with trigonometry and
sarcophagus.
Yeah. But bless Rhonda, he only managed to get 4 of them.
oh, bless her.
That's a shame. But it seemed like most of Tanya's 5 minutes was spent just trying to ring Nick's family unsuccessfully.
I did think about going for Nick's mum, but then I thought he's probably already doing that if he's done this task.
Hypothetically, though, you recorded the task after, so she would have been older at that time.
That's a very good point.
And she might have already known the answers.
And she would have known the answers, yeah.
Especially sarcophagus, because Nick knows that.
Okay, then. So who do we have left, Josh?
Finally, we have Paul.
Okay. What's your phone number, Josh? Okay.
Oh, it's ringing. Hello?
Hello. I just sent you a list of words. Can you read out the words that the text says that need to be read out aloud for me?
Gardening, radishes, wardrobe, trigonometry, reapply, goat, synonym, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, liger, quadrillion, sarcophagus. You wanted me to say those, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bye, Paul.
Bye.
Sorry, Paul. What was going on?
I can't explain that.
I just had to take that call though. Sorry, it was.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
Oh, are you finished?
Yeah, finished.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I guess I'll watch that back and see what happened.
Isn't that cheating?
What a fucking liberty.
That's such a
Didn't you say they're not allowed to know what you're doing? And Josh literally knows because he's the one that told you to do it.
This is tricky. So I think what I have to ask is, Josh, did he ever specifically say why you needed to be saying that? Because the task was, if I believe, you cannot say why you're doing this.
You may not
tell someone actually knows about it.
What he did is he copied the task word in and pasted it entirely back to me.
Whether we can get him on technicality or not, it's certainly not within the spirit of the game, is it?
Nick, the best way of saying that is we're not angry, we're just disappointed. So
I think it's ingenious. I think if you hadn't had text explaining why, it would have been allowed. But the fact
Exactly, yeah. So I think Paul never actually specifically told Josh why he's doing it. I think he's been very clever there.
But
I think he gets all the points.
What? Whose side are you on?
I know. I think he's done really well. I think it's a great idea, and I wish I'd done that with Rhonda.
Not impressed.
I think Paul has been rather ingenious there, and therefore I will call his attempt valid.
And he got all 11 words.
Presumably, Josh, you actually did say all 11 words.
I did say all the words, yeah.
So yes, I will give 5 points to Paul and Leo. 3 for Holly, 2 for Nick, and 2 for Tanya.
It's going to be hard to catch up to him. Oh no!
Yes, Leo's doing very well. Right, so for the next task, we've done something a little special. As you may know, Nick and Tanya recently got married. I like how in the script it says thunderous applause, and that's what we got.
And we thought the best way to celebrate this was with a special task that pits the happy couple against each other. Hello, Nick and Tanya. Me and Craig wanted to celebrate your wedding and the emotion and the love that you both share for one another. And we thought, what better way than a task all about being emotional?
Well, we know who's going to win that.
So, perhaps Nick, if you could read it.
Go on.
The first person to shed a tear is the winner.
Oh my God.
Your time starts now.
I'll tell you, the rolling of the eyes there, that was epic.
I can't believe you came up with this task. How morbid.
So we said whoever wins out of Nick and Tanya will get 2 points, but we'd also like to give the rest of you a chance to score as well. If you can correctly predict who will win, you will also get 2 points.
So let's go. Yeah, Paul, who have you predicted and why?
But Nick, because he's quite emotional. And forgive me for saying I don't quite know Tanya as well as Nick. So
Absolutely.
Fair dues, fair dues.
Breaking down.
Also, like, why? How does Paul know you're emotional, Nick?
I don't explicitly remember being emotional.
Well,
so many days spent in second year in uni just crying on his shoulder.
All the time. I've got a wet shoulder still from it.
Okay, so Holly, who did you go for and why?
Almost the opposite reasoning for Paul. I put Tanya will cry first because I don't think I've ever experienced Nick cry. So
he was quite cold-hearted, yes.
Well, we just know that we just now know who Nick opens up to.
Yeah.
And finally, Leo, who have you gone for and why?
I went for Nick because he's a sensitive soul. So
Oh,
yeah.
he clearly changed. He finished, and then that just went out the window.
Yeah.
He's not a sensitive soul.
Yeah, you broke me, Dick.
Oh,
So let's see how they did.
I can make the noises.
you can make the noises, but it's just not happening.
I love you.
I'm getting an onion. I'm getting an onion.
No onions. No.
No, it can't happen. We can use an onion. Something. Think of something. I can't think of it.
Shh, I love you.
Nick, let her go and get an onion.
No, she doesn't need to get an onion.
I want an onion.
Okay, fine.
I want an onion. Okay, here we go. Onion. Let's do this. I need to peel it.
Think about your wedding. Think about the vows, how you felt.
Right, come on. Horseradish. You've got horseradish. That's the word. A tree. Oh my god. Yes. 100%. It is.
No, not yet.
Horseradish makes me.
No.
I don't think I see anything.
Keep going, keep going. More horseradish. Don't get there. Come on. A little bit.
Oh, what the hell was my 3 years worth of acting classes for? Come on.
Right, I need to gag myself. That's it.
Gag yourself.
Yeah, I'm nearly there. I'm gonna cry. Nearly there. Right, I've shed a tear. I've shed a tear. I've shed a tear. I've shed a tear. It's there, right there.
I think Tan's won.
I've shed a tear.
Well, congratulations.
We were all wondering where that was going when you said you needed to gag yourself.
Get out.
Poor choice of words, I know. Oh.
Also, I appreciate that you protected my wife's modesty by editing that bit out. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. I think I did well to not show anything particular.
No, I don't think it was in there anyway, but the noises weren't.
That'll be in the outtakes.
I'm just incredibly, what's the word, competitive.
Keen to win, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the commitment, wanting the onions, the radishes, and then,
Oh, I felt
the
so
gagging.
well after that.
I thought you had
felt so well.
Let's compare and contrast, though, to what the hell Nick was doing.
Every time I walked past, he was just sat on the sofa in the same position. And I'm thinking, if it's not working, try something else.
Yeah, first he just tried coming onto you, and then he decided just to lie down and just bury himself in his corner of emotions.
See, no, I did as a kid. I did do acting after school and stuff, and you can do it, but obviously it was just because there was a background of entertainment and humour. It was difficult to go beyond that. So
and that's why you're a doctor and not an actor. Yes, I understand.
Yes, dear, but it's still.
And also, I was just watching you, so if you looked up, you'd see me just like.
You doing it yet? Are you doing it yet?
There you go, Nick. You had an audience there. Perform for your audience. But yeah, so I assume from that then Tanya is the winner. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah, Tanya is the winner, and Holly gets 2 points also.
Okay, on to the next task then.
Perfect timing. I've just ordered some Dominoes.
Create the best domino chain reaction
and set it off.
the best chain reaction is the winner.
Yes, 72 hours.
Your time starts now.
That's exciting. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to do it now.
Well, I don't have any dominoes, so I have to use something else.
And for those of us who don't own Poxy Dominoes,
I'm thinking cards or some form of like board game type. I'm thinking maybe pieces of pasta.
Yes, Holly, that famously regularly shaped, easily balanceable object that is pasta.
spaghetti, penne.
I like the ambition.
Rigatoni.
So yeah, we're asking them to make the best domino-like chain reactions, which are sometimes known as Rube Goldberg machines, and the best of them can last several minutes. So
yeah, and naturally, given the fact that you lot had 3 days to do this, I'm expecting similar levels of complexity.
First up, do you want to see Leo's?
No, not really.
Okay, let's watch Holly's instead.
Not bad.
Nice pan up to the Taskmaster game as well at the end.
Yeah, that's very good. I enjoyed that. I like the little the addition at the end of Taskmaster. So they were Scrabble tiles, I'm guessing.
Bananagrams.
Beg pardon?
Bananagrams, so even smaller than Scrabble.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. Yeah.
How about we watch Leo's?
No, someone else's.
Okay. See what Tanya did then.
Oh, it started off so impressive looking.
Yeah.
It was so great.
I was like, bloody hell, what on earth is going
I know, I tied string to one end of the garage and then to the other end. And then I was going to slide the bag across the string. And I set up some Christmas wrapping paper and like your smellies, Christmas presents. And then at the end there was the TARDIS and they made it like a noise and everything. It was great.
And everything.
The ideas were there. I like the idea of starting with the zip wire. I like the idea of the wrapping paper and then you hit the TARDIS at the end. But the execution was abysmal.
I blame it on the string I had. I used Christmas string and it was like 2 bits of string wrapped together quite tightly. So it wasn't very, there was a lot of friction. So the bag didn't just slide and glide across the string. If I had better string, things would have been completely different.
It wasn't just that. It was the fact that you had to push most of the objects over as well.
Didn't have to, but I chose.
Actively involved throughout.
Exactly, yeah. And also like I wanted my hand to be in the whole thing. Yeah, that's why, obviously.
All right. Do you want...
Not Leo's.
Okay, and Nick's.
Look who it is. It's Officer Judy Hopps. Hi, Judy. What have you got over here? Is it a chain reaction? Are you going to set it off for us? No? Oh, go on, Judy. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Moneypenny, do you like my spaceship? Call that a spaceship? Boom.
Call that a spaceship? Boom.
That's a spaceship.
Hetty! Good girl! Sit! There's a good girl. Well done, sweetheart. Mwah. And cut. Good girl.
That's a lot to unpack. Never have we gone from Moonraker to Crocodile Dundee so bloody quickly.
I was wondering why James Bond was Australian there, but now it makes sense.
Wow.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then went into Crocodile Dundee impression.
Use the TARDIS for all that effort just to knock a ball off a table.
Nick, do you always have someone help you with your tasks? Be it,
Yes.
Needs someone all the time.
Whether
Whether that's pet, wife,
yeah,
mum.
all of the bits.
I did like the inclusion of the dog.
Thank you.
Okay. How about we watch Leo's?
Let me guess. We'll skip mine again.
Paul's?
Yeah, let's watch Paul's.
Endorsed by Josh.
Get that again.
And now, for Snowball. Josh couldn't be happier about the message.
Fair dues. I mean, that's obviously accurate.
So far, Holly's is the only one that didn't need another push at any point, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Paul actually wouldn't let me edit it. He just asked me to send him a clip of the thumbs up. And then, yeah, I got that.
I told him it was a Coca-Cola advert, so he'd endorse the message that Craig is better than Josh.
I mean, that is true. We all know that.
I just thought it was connected in order to make the loop continuous.
So, are we done?
Yeah. No, fine, play Leo's.
Coming right up.
That was worth the wait.
Well, I didn't need any help other than the first push, so I did meet the brief.
You had 3 objects to push over.
No, I pushed one object, and then there was 6 DVDs, and there was a cardboard, and I had a wine stopper to press the button to rickroll everybody. So it was quite organised. I had to get it exactly in the right angle, otherwise it didn't work.
So it's going to continue because there were like 2 pots either side of the laptop.
That's just the dinner table, so it's the salt and pepper. So, sauce. But to be fair, you can't beat a quick rickroll, so that was unexpected as well.
Yeah, but just using 6 DVDs, barely covering a table. All right, so I'm going to give Leo and Tanya 2 points. Leo's was ridiculously short, but at least it ended with some variety. Tanya's had variety, but just pushing everything. And then I'm going to give, Holly and Paul 4 points, both dominoes. Paul's was a bit longer, but Holly only pushed hers once. And Nick, I'm going to give the full 5 points to.
Okay, let's see how that changes things. So, going into the final task, it's the top 2 that get through to the finale, and anyone can make it.
And now it's time for the final task of the show. Josh, please explain the rules.
Okay, I've sent the task to Tanya. Can you read it out to everyone, please?
Okay, so the task is wearing your blindfold, pop up before the toast does. You are only allowed to pop up once. If you pop up after the toast, you will be disqualified. The popper who pops up most close to the toast wins.
What the fuck?
Okay. So Craig is going to put on some toast. You need to wear your blindfold and raise your hand when you think the toast has popped. And I guess take your blindfold off. Nick and Tanya, if you can do it without the other person knowing. Yeah, so it's whoever gets closest, but if you pop up after the toast, you'll be disqualified.
And the way we pop up is by putting the hand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so we put our hand up and then we can just take the blindfold off after we've done that, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you like your toast, Craig? Do you like it well done? Do you like it lower
I'm not saying what setting it is.
Okay.
No.
We're going to be here a while then.
Okay, Craig, do you have the toast ready?
I do.
On your marks, get set. 3, 2, 1, toast.
It's plugged in, right?
It's very tense. Who knows what's going to happen?
Some toast is going to pop.
You know what else is intense? Camping.
What are you going to spread on your toast, Craig?
Just butter.
You're allowed to take your blindfold off if you've raised your hand, by the way.
Oh, that was close.
What
That
happened
was
there?
close towards the end, actually.
The order in which you popped was Tanya, Paul, Leo, Nick, and then Holly.
What?
Just in time, Holly popped up before the toast, so you all score. But that means Holly's on 5, Nick gets 4, Leo gets 3, Paul gets 2, and Tanya, you get 1.
Well, let's see how that affects the final scores.
That means Holly and Leo.
Virtual high five, Holly.
Okay.
Okay, so that means that Holly and Leo go through to the Taskmaster Grand Finale, but we need a winner, so now we do the live tiebreaker task.
Okay, Leo and Holly, you must wear as many socks on your hands as possible. You have 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Jesus Christ. It's cutting off the circulation to my hand already.
We've got bigger socks.
How long have we got left, Josh?
You've got 20 seconds left.
Bloody hell. I can't feel my hands.
You don't need to feel your hands. It's okay. You sacrifice
I have
your
this kind of sock that doesn't work.
That was down, Josh, when it comes to 5.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Stop now! Stop now! Stop putting on socks.
Now we need you to count them. So can you
Okay,
take
so wait, we'll ask
Who's going
Leo,
first?
if you keep your hand up like that, Holly,
Yeah.
take off your socks one at a time. Let's count them up.
Oh, do it quick. I can't feel my hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, Holly's won by miles.
That's 10 for Holly. So Leo,
Holly?
how many have you got?
1, 2,
Tight your socks.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh,
So that means that Holly is the winner of Fake Taskmaster episode 2. Congratulations. And you win the episodes. That means you get to collect a bunch of interesting things that are more interesting than they first appear.
Oh.
So what have we learned today? Well, we've learned that if at first you don't succeed, once you put in a job like your CV and a cover letter for a job or anything like the X Factor maybe, and you want to try again, what do? You gag yourself with a toothbrush.
yeah.
And we've learned that Leo and Holly are through to the Fake Taskmaster Grand Finale. Commiserations to Nick, Tanya and Paul. Thank you all for taking part. And for everyone who might be watching this on YouTube, Join us next time for the Fake Taskmaster Series 2 Grand Finale. That's all from us.
Who's watching?
Good night.